When someone is injured on the job, it can be catastrophic, resulting in injuries that keep you from working, earning a living, and affect your overall quality of life. What are your options as a contractor or employee? Now, typically, employees have workers' compensation insurance coverage in the event of an accident on the job, but that's not always the case with an independent contractor. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain everything you need to know to successfully navigate and win your contractor injury claim. I'm Scott Richmond. I'm an Illinois personal injury attorney with the law firm of Ariano, Ritt. And since 1981, we've been helping Chicagoland residents with their legal problems. Now, being injured while on the job is a frightening experience. However, when a workplace injury occurs, determining who is liable can be a convoluted affair. The first step in unraveling the liability question is understanding the contractual relationships between the parties. Each contract typically outlines specific responsibilities and liability provisions, which can significantly impact who is ultimately responsible for a worker's injury. The role of workers' compensation in many jurisdictions is to provide an initial avenue for compensation in addressing workplace injuries for employees. This no-fault system allows injured workers to receive benefits for medical payments and lost wages without the need to prove employer negligence. For independent contractors, the application of workers' compensation can vary depending on whether they are classified as employees or independent contractors. Independent contractors may not be covered by workers' compensation insurance, leaving them to seek compensation from other legal avenues. Moreover, even if workers' compensation applies, there may be third-party liability for causing the injury. This involves examining the circumstances of the underlying accident and the injuries to determine if another party's negligence contributed to the incident. For example, if a subcontractor's defective work caused the injury, that subcontractor may be held liable for damages. If a subcontractor were to install a staircase and it was done improperly and that staircase collapses while an independent contractor is walking on it, that subcontractor who wrongfully installed the staircase can be held liable instead of, or in addition to, a workers' compensation insurance carrier. In practice, personal injury lawyers conduct thorough investigations to gather evidence, interview witnesses, and analyze contracts to build a strong case for their clients. Now, to win your case and obtain a satisfactory settlement or judgment, there are three things that you need to do. First, show which parties were at fault or negligent. Second, prove that their negligence caused your injuries. And then third, prove that the damages that were suffered were a result of that accident. Now, the insurance company is not on your side, and they have one goal in mind, and that is to limit the amount of compensation that they pay you so that their shareholders are happy. After 28 years, I've seen it all. I see what the insurance companies do, and I see how they react, and I know how to beat them. Schedule a time to meet with our team to review your case and get all of your options. There's no cost for speaking with us, and if we take your case, we only get paid if we collect for you. You don't pay us anything unless we get a settlement or a judgment for you.